If you do want to hear the intro, go to YouTube or Twitch or iTunes.
Hello, what have we here?
I fixed it.
So funny.
Oh, it's
I
quick.
fixed the template, so I revised the whole thing.
It's really quick, like
It's real normal, like.
echo bass. We found them.
Repeat.
Repeat. Rogue 2.
May the force be with us. Fucking A.
Good day, Galaxy Rogue Squadron podcast. I am Mopar.
I am Commander Cody.
We're getting geared up for Rogue One. You know it. That's why the fuck you clicked on it.
3 days.
2 days or 1 day, depending on when you're listening or watching. So
It is Monday, December 12th. We have a big event coming up for the premiere on the 15th here in Columbus at Gateway Film Center, and literally we're almost down to 2 days away.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh. Did you watch any of the red carpet footage on
didn't
Saturday?
actually. No.
I mean, it's not the most exciting thing ever, but it's just cool to see all the actors and
We'll talk about
producers and stuff in line. So, I mean, just like any Hollywood red carpet thing, but it was on like Facebook Live and stuff through the Star Wars channel.
Well, you mentioned that there was a real-sized X-Wing.
And they had a TIE fighter too inside, which I didn't
Oh, did
see
they?
from the footage, but I saw some pictures. But yeah, basically, well, they always do this for the premieres in Hollywood. They close
Yeah.
off some of the streets, the big red carpet comes out, and everyone's lined up. All the people are there. They're interviewing everybody, talking about how excited they are for the movie to come out and how hard it was to make and all that stuff. But it was cool to watch, mainly because it was Star Wars.
Of course.
Yeah, awesome people that they interviewed, but just got me really fucking excited, dude.
Yeah, and as some of these reviews from famous people and the obliged that can see this stuff before us.
The 1% that gets to go to the fucking premiere.
Yeah, as that stuff starts filtering in and I'm reading through them, I'm getting pumped and I'm super excited. And we're going to go through a few of the quick review things,
Yes.
mentions of Rogue One. And then we're going to give you guys what we're most excited for right at the end of this.
Wild fan speculation and excitement.
So let's start off.
Do it.
I was on Twitter today.
This is technically
And-
episode 87 for anyone that's curious, but fuck that. Go ahead.
So, and I'm gonna I don't know famous people, so if I say this guy, I don't know. Why don't they know who I am? I don't know.
I'll try to make sense of your
So,
ramblings. Go
if
ahead.
you know who Anthony I can't even.
Bresnikan?
No,
No.
I don't know. But what he said was,
Twitter people know. You know.
people worried about Rogue One not being a gritty war film need not worry. It's intense and relentless. You can practically taste the grit. I am so excited.
My mouth's watering for grit right now.
And just to let you guys know, I wouldn't read off something that had any spoiler stuff on it. So it's just kind of the general feel from that. All I'm expecting is war. I want to see
Saving Private Ryan in the Star Wars universe.
I want to see something nitty gritty, war, battlefield,
Yes.
people actually dying.
And then they'll update Battlefront to make it look like an actual war.
But I think we'll finally, because he says that, I think we'll finally see the Empire be the military onslaught that it is.
I certainly hope so.
Because you don't see that. You just see stormtroopers stumbling over themselves in the original trilogy.
They can't hit stuff. They're getting killed by sticks.
I don't want to shit on that. I just want to say that that's where we started.
Yeah.
We know where this could go, and
Yeah.
this potentially is filling my loins with...
I've always been a fan of the Empire, so it's going to be good to see them do what the fuck they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The only people that were ever really out there doing stuff was like Vader. Obviously, Tarkin was a badass, and Palpatine, and those Imperial Red Guards. But like as far as the troops go, they were always just bumbling.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm ready.
Stephen Weintraub, wow,
Mopar's not on Twitter very often.
said, also do not read any reviews. He did like a 6-long tweet, but also do not read any reviews. So many the twists and turns have not been revealed in marketing. My jaw hit the ground a few times.
That's good to hear because with so many different cuts of trailers and teasers, a lot of people are like either tuned out entirely or where there's so many trailers that I just feel like it spoiled everything. So it's good to hear that you still are not expecting anything.
Well, I think this is a new age of Star Wars, and
Yeah.
I think they're, with the backing of Disney, they are extremely smart, and they know exactly what to put and what not to put in the trailers, because they know the fandom's so specific, and they'll find the little ghost ship
At the bottom of the fleet.
that
yeah.
you fucking left in there.
Yeah,
I mean, they know exactly what they're doing.
they do. We saw that with Force Awakens. They know.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of, I don't know if there was technically more different cuts of trailers for Rogue One, but I felt like I saw a lot more of Rogue One than I did of Force Awakens. So I know a lot of fans that we talked to online were thinking that a lot of stuff got spoiled because we saw all of the Rebel characters, all the Imperial characters. They put Darth Vader in the trailer. So a lot of people were worried, like, what else is there left to discover? We all know where it leads because it goes right into New Hope. So that's really refreshing to hear. And I haven't run into any spoilers. Have you? I searched up hashtag Rogue One on Sunday to see the people's reactions, and I haven't seen a single spoiler, so I'm very happy for that too.
I'm also not setting myself up for failure. I'm not searching hashtag Rogue One right now. Fuck that.
I did on Sunday because I knew they just had the premiere, and all those people that were invited to the premiere are not going to spoil the movie.
True.
They're all part of the movie,
Okay.
or like, you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Next 3 days, I'm not searching Star Wars at all. Same guy, Stephen Wapobnachub, whatever the hell. With all the talk of reshoots and production problems, the final cut of Rogue One is worth the wait. Man, that third act, so good.
I
So
heard that too about the third
supposedly,
act, yeah.
you know, 3/4 of the way through the movie, shit hits the fan. The
assume
space fan.
That's when Jyn and Cassian Andor and K2SO get inside the Death Star in their full
Or they meet.
Imperial disguises.
They meet.
True. I got pop. Yeah. Yeah. I had something to say, but as usual,
Let's flounder into. We're gonna give you possible upsets and what you're most excited for. So, what's one thing, if they do this one thing, it could ruin the movie for you? Which I don't know if there's something that big, but or what are you most
it
excited
sounds
for?
like it didn't happen. Luckily,
Let's start with
with the excitement.
no. Let's start with the shit.
If they pull a Suicide Squad Joker on Darth Vader, that would really upset me.
See, that's what I want to say, but the movie's it's got so many new characters, people that we've never heard of. Like this is the first movie that it would almost make sense that Vader just made a little cameo and then he was out of the picture.
I'm okay with that. But the thing is, it's not the same exact scenario, but we were excited for the Joker going into Suicide Squad and we're let down. And I don't expect the Vader to have a shit ton of screen time. I just want his appearances to be worth it.
Well, you got to realize like the marketing and the trailer stuff for Suicide Squad was like 90% Joker.
And we got nothing.
It's like, and then that's all you hear. That's all he is.
Yeah.
No,
If they don't portray Vader the way he needs to be portrayed, I'll be upset. I'll say it that way, regardless of screen time or whatever.
If
Portrayal.
and this is gonna sound stupid because they do win in the end, but if the rebels just win, I'm gonna be pissed because they always win. I want to see the Empire actually do something outside of. I mean, Alderaan really is kind of hazy for me. Like, it just I didn't know anybody on the planet. I had never even seen a character from the planet outside of Princess Leia, and she had never been on the planet on screen. So I had no emotional connection, and just like, boom, oh, there it goes. And just like, yeah, I don't, okay.
I wonder if seeing this is going to make the Alderaan destruction more impactful.
Ooh, that would make
because there's it's not a spoiler. It was a casting choice that I don't think was released until somewhat recently. Should I say it? Or do you want me to secret it?
Let's give him the treat.
Give him the treat. They recast Who's Bail Organa? I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smits. Jimmy Smits is back as Bail Organa. So I feel like if we have enough worthwhile scenes with him and Mon Mothma survives, but at least him, and then we go into episode 4 and see Alderaan get destroyed, it may make a lot bigger of an impact on us.
Yeah.
Because it was 70s, and it's just like a little green thing went and blew up. Like it didn't really
a small potato.
It didn't really impact me at all.
Yeah. You could see like the potato bits flying by. It was pretty bad.
Flew apart as home fries.
So you said if Vader's stuff just is horrid.
If he flounders, I'll be pissed.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll stick with if the rebels just get their way with the galaxy like they always fucking do. Oh my God. It's really going to be upsetting. Because
we go into A New Hope with the Empire having the upper hand.
Yeah.
They have the Death Star. They blow up Alderaan. They're chasing Leia.
Yeah. I'm also very scared for K2SO just because of the
expectation of him to be HK-47.
No. Well, that might add into it, but the role that droids play in Star Wars is not a very significant role. And even R2-D2, I think, was
I feel like
kind of accidentally awesome because he was just a beeping dick.
I feel like it's subtly important.
Oh, yeah, but it's... I don't know.
Like,
I'm scared for what K2SO could become as
that.
far as like a bumbling... Because I did see one trailer and he started talking and I was like, just don't do that anymore. Please don't be the comedic relief again because you're just a droid and you don't know any better.
Yeah.
Let's get into things that we're most excited for. Wrap this shit up.
You go first for the excitement. I got to think. Because I want to say Vader, but obviously everyone's fucking pumped for Vader. So let me think.
And with that said, I would not say Vader. I'm excited for war. We have never seen war, ground war, in Star Wars. This is the first war flick in the stars. Star fucking Wars.
We finally get some.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like tanks and AT-AT, like you get a taste of it on Hoth, but it's over so quick and it's just like retreat, we're gone, done.
Well, I was gonna say
this could be like Michael McCanahan or whatever said. It's nitty gritty war. The rebels are gonna lose a couple battles. Like I want to see multiple battles.
I've heard a lot of World War II references.
Yeah, or World War I, like trench.
Yeah, we get some of that in the Clone Wars, but there's just so many Jedi that it doesn't feel like anyone's ever in danger of losing.
Cutting
they
through
just
butter.
Run around. Exactly.
Cutting through space butter. Yeah. This is a war. This is what I hate this. And then it's just flying around.
Like you said, it's going to feel really cool to get down in the trenches there and see.
I wonder how this looked if I was like casting a spell
looks
on
like
you.
Wingard Leviosa. That's what it looks like.
Leviosa. Yeah, I'm going to stick with war. I'm excited to see Vader in the war and do something as a general and like correctly predict the rebels like push
Which
in
he
the
does
battle.
in the books,
It's just going to be like, they're going over there. Fuck, kill them.
I am excited. So you kind of mentioned this on the last little question, but I'm excited for the rebels to completely get destroyed. That sounds bad. I know everyone's a Rebel fan, but it's pent up from so many years of the Rebels not supposed to be winning and they end up winning everything and everything's peachy at the end. So I'm excited for the Empire to do its thing and for the Rebels. Here's what I think would be tragic, but also make it a good movie. Is if we get all the build up and the character development and we get the camaraderie of all these rebels binding together to do this mission. And then at the end, they barely succeed and everyone dies. Or most people die.
Yeah.
Like they get the plans off and then Vader kills them all or something.
Well, I don't want to spoil it because I'm really smart and I think I think stuff up and stuff could happen. I'm just saying.
Happening.
What if it's between saving 1 million people or getting the Death Star plans?
What do you mean?
How is that a difficult question?
Like I'm
kidding.
Jin is at a particular point where she has to pick?
Yeah, let's put a character. She has a Death Star plans. She can get away, knowingly get away. But I don't know. The Death Star is pointing at another planet and she could run back in. And she just has to make a decision.
Yeah.
Save that million people or save the trillions of people that this battle station could destroy?
Commander Shepard style.
Do it. Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah, those conflicting decisions that no one ever has to really make would be good.
No one ever has to make those decisions in Star Wars. It's so clear cut,
Kylo
good or
did.
bad.
Before
We
he
don't
killed
know
his
that
pappy.
yet, though.
He looked pretty
Wait,
conflicted.
Kylo killed Padme?
Pappy. His dad.
Padme.
Panda Bear.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are excited.
This was a quickie.
Yeah, if you guys are local, obviously.
Gateway Film Center.
Gateway
Thursday.
Film Center,
The premiere,
Thursday.
7 p.m.
No, 5. 5 to midnight.
Well,
Come
the
hang
party
out.
goes forever. The first screening is at 7. So we'll have our new beer that we brewed with actual brewing. We'll have artists, the 501st, cosplayers, X-Wing, and the new Star Wars Destiny card game on demo tables, giveaways, a bunch of random goodness.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk to the fans about what they thought as soon as they come out of the theater, because we want to know
Absolutely.
what happened.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Rogue Squadron Podcast.
I'm excited.
So am I. What do you think?
3 days.
Peace! Thanks if you're live on anything. Probably not.
If you're live on anything, but fuck around. Nothing wrong with doing a little quick episode. Weekly fucking yearly episode, leave me a review. Alright, friends. Feels a lot different than doing 7 hours of episodes. 87.